Okay. Seems good, decent. Or damage doubled since last we met. And this time I improved the tonkiness as well. All the footages was recorded on tier 15 maps, with +2 boss difficulty. Let's go over the changes. The mostly notable change, we now using Trinity buff. When you deal elemental damage, you gain resonance. Every 50 resonance will give you 9% more damage. The resonance cap for each element is 100. You're getting 80% more damage from this aura, because we don't deal any other damage types besides lightning damage. In the top of the left corner, you can see when it's active. But don't worry, while you're playing, you don't need to pay attention for this, it will 100% automatic. This aura is cost 100 spirit, which is quite a lot because of that. We needed to drop a few things that you will see in the gem section. Upgraded my gear fully, only the weapon is the same. Every other gear piece is a new, and also now my resistance is kept as well and working on the chaos resistance. Let's go over the changes what we changed in the build. As I mentioned earlier, we now using the Trinity buff. Trinity buff gives you more elemental damage per 50 resonance, and you will gain resonance every time when you deal elemental damage for the corresponding element. So because this build is 100% lightning damage, you will getting lightning resonance, so your lightning damage will deal more damage. Simple as that. You don't need to worry about any of this, that like you gain 9 resonance and blah blah blah, all of this stuff. Just you will deal 18% more damage when you just mapping. You was seeing in the showcase I was having 100% uptime with the skill. This icon is implying you have the Trinity aura, and other weird icon was the resonance meter, if I can say like that. So just that's it. More damage, don't really need to worry about. But for exchange, sadly, as I mentioned, this is a 100 spirit aura. It's very expensive, but this is the only way to increase your damage in Path of Exile 2 with an aura basically that gives you more damage. So it was needed to drop from the blob semi support the heightened curse, so we're not using anymore because that's increasing the reservation, and honestly we was just losing 2% maximum hit numbers in POB, so that's not something like you wouldn't need to worry, I would say. So we just dropped that, and also I'm now not using anymore the the shock reduce and freeze duration reduce support gems now, because that was also kind of expensive as well, so I needed to drop. And so now guys, we changed a lot of stuff in the build as well in terms of main links as well. So let's go over the infused weapon, because this is also important. So we're using steel lightning exposure here, blind with steel, conduction is still here, but now we're using consecrated effect because we dropped the electrocute build up and so on. Okay, so we're not using anymore this one in the setup anymore. And we also, if you noticed, we're not using combat frenzy at all. So now we generating charges with our sniper's mark. You will cast your sniper's mark on the map, on the pack, and just throw your spear, and you will getting 1 or 2 frenzy charge, and you will do this. And honestly, it's not really annoying to me, so it's very good and easy to do this, so don't really worry. And also you will clear like 2 screen away easily with 1 single cast, so I don't think it's something that would you need to worry. So now we're using here concentrated effect because we're using infused weapon to inflict shock. So our infused weapon is just for inflicting shock and lightning exposure on the enemies, so we just doing that. The lightning spear, so we're still using the volt here, we're still using ambush and deliberation, and we need to swap every time now the here for lightning infusion. So this is your clear setup, because lightning infusion gives you more damage, but it also can be used in your single target setup with Stormlance. Stormlance we're using here elemental focus now, guys. So this is why I was mentioning the inflicting shock with the infused weapon. This is why. So this is a very strong support, but for exchange we cannot inflict elemental ailments with this one. Just keep in mind. So this is why I'm mentioning the shock effect here. We're still using primal armament, blind side as well, and we socketing here lightning infusion. So every single time when you just going to the boss, so like walking in, you doing this, you changing it, and that's it. So it's not a big deal, I think. In my opinion, it's pretty quick change. So it's so easy, I think, and it's not annoying for me. So, and also most of the bosses is just spawning very slowly, right? So you can at least do something. So now we still using Sniper's Mag Profusion. This is how you getting sometimes 2 charges, and we using here Inspiration and Arcane Tempo still, so faster casting and less mana cost. And Trinity, so we're not supporting anything here. With Trinity, Herald of Thunder is still the same. We're using Clarity, we got back this one, and also Innervate. When you kill a shotgun enemy, you will getting buff. And because now with 100% not converting the shock to electrocute, now we have the Herald of Thunder buff very, very often, and our clear is just skyrocketed by this little change. So don't really worry about that. And as I mentioned, we're using the Bluff Semi, and also notable here, very important thing, you need quality on this one, because the quality on this one is reduced reservation. So you can see here I'm reserving all of my spirits, so this is how I can do it. And we're still using Enfeeble and magnifying effect for more array effect on the curse. We're using Wind Dancer still and Precision now here, and Thunderous Sleep, and it's still Shocking Leap, so but I still not using it, guys. And or last buff is Ghost Dance, Fast Forward, and Cannibalism. So Cannibalism is very, very, I would say, must, because it gives you life on kill. This is very noticeable, especially when on the maps there are so many, damage over time zones. You just go over, you losing your HP, you just kill a pack, and immediately back to full. So this is a very, very strong support gem. And now let's go over the changes on the gear. So weapon, we're still using the weapon, don't worry, so this is not got changed at all. And now, so let's go over the rings, because the rings is very, very good now, guys. With one single ring change, I gained like 20% more damage. So each ring is just giving me very, very huge amount of damage, and also survivability, and also intelligence as well, because we still need intelligence for the scepter and the Bluff Semi support. So yeah, intelligence very important, and also gives lives and little resistance. The other ring is also lightning damage to attacks, and side note here, the lightning damage to attacks is much stronger than the fist damage to attacks. But if you can have both on the ring, then obviously go for it, okay? So do not worry about that. And little dexterity here, but the amulet is same, by the way. So we anointing Vulgar Methods again, guys. So Vulgar Method is increasing your critical hit chance and your strength, for exchange reducing your mana, but this is not that annoying. And the gloves is a very, very good piece. So it's a evasion and energy shield hybrid, 100%, 120 life, cold lightning res, and also crit damage bonus and lightning damage bonus to attacks. A very, very strong, by the way, absolutely insanity, and this was very cheap. And the boots, so now we're using a full energy shield based boots, because energy shield is just so much better, and combining with your life. So this boots is giving like me 220 life, okay? Let's put this way, so hit pool. And it's, as you can see, it's a triple resistance boots with movement speed. So I have chaoses on this one, cold and fire. I slammed on this one fire resistance, okay, guys? So I slammed on this one, so this is made by me, okay? So let's put this way, made by me. So yeah, and we're using a new helmet as well. You can see this is an energy shield based helmet with life on it, and lightning and cold res, and item rarity. And this helmet is very, very strong. You can see, so 300. This is gives me so many energy shield. Scepter, so I needed a new scepter because I was lacking like 9 spirits, so this is how I get more, so I purchased the new one. This is 79% increase spirit, little mana, and mana regenerate. Because why I'm mentioning the mana regenerate, because guys, I think we need to invest a little bit to the mana regen, because otherwise you will just run out mana pretty quickly. You can see here we have 48 mana regen per second, so at least we can attack pretty long now. Still, see, you can see my mana is going down, but not that problematic just as before. So this is how you can fix it. And the new badge, so this is just for life and a few resistances, and that's it. This is the gear. And the positive tree, so the positive tree is not changed big time because we're still using, you know, so we still doing this, and I just going over to the levels, and now I started taking this one, and I will take the white stone because this is gives 50% more maximum lightning damage, and if you combining this node with the lightning rod, 30% chance for lightning damage with hits, be lucky. That's a very, very, very strong. Okay, that's absolutely strong. So yeah, we're using that. And also I took the whole wheel here like this. Okay, so every single point, and I needed to take these two dexterity because otherwise it would be very, very hard to fit in or gems, because our gems is requiring dexterity. So this is what is going on down, and right now I'm 86, soon 87, so this will be 88, and I think that's the point when the game will slows down. And the ascendancy, guys, so again, so we're taking the elemental infusion, critical strike, and penetrate. So again, if you don't have a good weapon with accuracy rating, very important, then do not take this, take the predatory instinct. And this will be my last ascendancy node, but I still not ascended yet, but soon I will do. And that's it for the gear, guys, and the update video as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any question, please leave a comment below, or you can find me on twitch.tv/Pidget2. Thanks for watching. I was Pidget. See you next time.